Tayshaun Prince, one of the consummate pro, as detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
And back to experience a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the all.
You know, it's a great point, and whether it's in games or practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger player.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Williams with the drive and the rejection by Chang. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And for most of his career, Taj Gibson has been a tremendous role player up front. GA, he's been extremely steady over 6 full seasons.
And Kevin, he gives you a lot of energy and athleticism when he enters the game. He's got the great length with that 7'4" wingspan. But to me, it's not just about having it. It's about the fact that he utilizes it, and it really allows him to get in there and attack the backboard and contest shots.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Williams dishes to Gibson. Down low, Hibbert. Banked in off the glass. Hibbert's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Williams against Miller. The feed to Muhammad. Miller outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Roy, you've gotten some bench production tonight that's made an impact here. Tell us how the depth has shaped the team's mentality and identity.
We're a complete team. You know, from top to bottom, we got guys on the bench who are just as good as our starting 5. We can go out there and produce. And defensively, we keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, well done. Team effort. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. In the second quarter, we began to see what they're capable of when everything starts clicking, as they pulled out to a 7-point lead by the end of the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stat. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities afforded by better rebounding are key for them to win tonight.
That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And the Lakers have possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. O'Neal is out there with Grant. Then it's Russell. And it's Fox. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, And I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, it was a lot to be salty about in Laker land. So can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
The Timberwolves have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Russell passes to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Towns.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
Moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Rubio against Russell. And Rubio kicks to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. You know, they had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. On the wing, Wiggins, 18 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wiggins has got 19 points. Lakers leading by 4. Russell with it. Outside Bryant. Here's Grant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Steps back and shoots. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Rubio with it. Now defended by Grant. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out to the right wing. Wiggins against Fox. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Fox has got 5 now. Minnesota calls timeout. It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. platoon swap here for the Lakers. Some changes for Minnesota. There's the pick. Here's Pekovic, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
Both free throws good from Pekovic.
And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now.
Williams dishes to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Williams.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Miller kicks to Pekovic. Back to Miller. Shot from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night. 1:52 left in the third. It's Williams with the drive. Can't get it to fall. Timberwolves trail by 4. Miller kicks to Zhang. Pekovic inside, covered by Barnes. Offensive rebound, and Hibbert with the block. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And that one is hammered home.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Prince, right side. Jumper off the screen, and that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Kicks to Barnes. Here's Ryder. Muhammad covering. Williams passes to Spates. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Miller kicks to Zhang. Pass to Prince. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Pekovic. And Hibbert with the block. And he gets it back. Zhang with a screen on Williams. Miller dishes to Zhang. Misfires after coming off the pick. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Timberwolves trail by 6 on the court for Minnesota. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the 1. And he gets it to go.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Russell passes to Kobe. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Kobe throws it down home.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Again, Wiggins missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Fox, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. And Rubio kicks to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. Rubio outside. Garnett with a screen on Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bryant against Wiggins. Bryant dishes to O'Neal. Inside, knocked loose, stolen by Martin. And it's Wiggins missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the dunk by Grant. Back hard, Clark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kev. Well, during that last break, I heard Flip Saunders addressing his team. He gave his guys the... green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Wiggins, that's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 23 points for Andrew Wiggins. Russell kicks to Grant. And Shaq with the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Towns, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
And the first one drops.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's the double team with Grant. There's the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Martin against Kobe. Shot off the pick. And it's Wiggins missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Russell. And he gets it to go.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well. Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 16, and here they go. Here's Wiggins. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Kobe, here we go. Kevin Garnett with the steal. O'Neal against Wiggins. And Garnett misses.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And Shaq with the slam.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 18. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Holder look on the floor for Minnesota. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Gibson with the steal.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Kobe Bryant. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Prince. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Covered by Miller. Lets it go with the three. Ryder, no good. Launches it. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves on offense. Dishes it to Miller. To the inside. Pekovic makes it off the glass.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Assist from Andre Miller.
Here's Ryder. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge. And
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight.